Okay, I'm going to give you the most efficient tutorial in this ever. This guide is so fantastic because it does show you macros right over here, but it actually gives you usable hand portion size serving sizes for everything, so you can easily adopt this recommendation that they're going to give you when you finish the questionnaire. So let's get to the part that is usually a sticky spot for everyone. Don't leave me before this, okay? I'm going to make up a pretend profile of myself. Let's see, most average woman is what, 5'5"? And okay, goals page. This is the page where if you select lose weight, it lets you enter your weight and it lets you enter a goal date, and then it just spits out data for you. So if you want to weigh 30 pounds less in 12 weeks, it's going to tell you you need to eat 1,000 calories a day, and that's not sustainable. You're going to lose muscle, you're going to bounce all over the place, you're going to be in less health than when you started working out with me. So I implore you, don't choose lose weight unless you've been training for more than 2 years with barbells and really heavy shit, and you already have your basic nutrition dialed in with the help of a coach. So I'm going to run through the rest of them just so you can get a really quick rundown. Build muscle, you're eating a lot of protein, you're eating carbs to fuel your workouts, you're eating in a calorie surplus. Athletic performance, you are eating to meet your needs, but you are prioritizing carbohydrates and protein. Carbohydrates especially because if you're working out 7 hours a week, there's probably a cardiovascular element to it. Performance. Okay, improve health. This one is going to give you maintenance calories or tell you to eat as many calories as you already are, but it's going to prioritize making sure you're getting micronutrient and just good food, whole food value. I'm going to assume this last one is maybe for you. If you are interested in maintaining or building muscle, but also losing or ending the fat gains, then this is the one for you. So we're going to run through the body recomp option. It jumps right into eating style. It's not going to ask you for your weight on this one. It's going to automatically program you to eat just slightly less in a slight deficit so that as you lose fat, you're not plummeting your muscle mass as well. I would recommend that you select for this page the way you eat normally, not your quote unquote healthy version of eating. So we don't need to make it any harder than it already will be to make changes. So if you don't have any medical or what would you call those, philosophical oppositions, I would say choose anything. Just make it simple on yourself. Unless you've been, doing one of these for a long time, you'll find that you can meet your goals by doing any of these other options, but it's just going to mean that you're going to have to be more on it. You're not going to be able to have as many treats as somebody who's doing the anything route. Okay. As far as macro division, I would suggest keeping these the same. If anything, the carbs are a little low, but what most people find when they start tracking is that they're already not meeting this number. So why adjust it to make it any harder than it already is? Use standard. How many meals per day? I recommend you eat 3 as a minimum, 5 as a maximum, so that you're getting a good amount of protein when you are getting protein in your body. I want you to look at this page, and then the next one is also about activity, but it's exercise activity. So just remember you're dividing those two behaviors into two different answers. So I'm a coach. I sit and stand and walk around. I'm going to choose light. Some days feel moderate, but I don't work an 8-hour day. So I'm going to choose light. And then workouts. Now we're here. I think most of us are in the light to moderate range. And so unless you're like doing CrossFit 4 to 6 days a week or training for, I don't know what's, half marathons. So I'm going to choose moderate. It's a little aggressive maybe, but we'll be okay. And then here we have a very brief summary. You can click this button here and it will give you a really useful, wonderful guide. I highly recommend you do it, even though it asks you for your email address. You can instantly unsubscribe, but also the precision nutrition information that they give out emails about is really great stuff. I just know also we don't need more stuff on our inbox, right? So think about getting the guide download. And then below that is your summary. You've got your calorie recommendation per day, and then we've got a breakdown of nutrients in food form. So 6 palm-sized portions of protein per day. It gives you a few examples of what to eat, as we know as what counts. And then above that is what you could eat per meal. This is where, for me, I could never eat that many grams per meal. So that's when snacks become handy. And also giving yourself time to adjust. Next is veggies, and we're looking for 4 to 6 fist-sized portions, or 4 to 6 cups per day. Here's some examples. It excludes starchy veggies and fruits. Those 2 items go in the category below, which is carbs. So we've got legumes, fruits, sweet potatoes, or other starchy veggies, and grains in this category. And they're suggesting 6 cupped handfuls of that as well. And then last but not least, fat, which is often where we find the extra sneaky calories. Almost everyone I work with is eating north of 80 grams of fat per day, typically over 100, and it's easy to fit them because they do pack 9 calories per gram. So you can fit a lot more grams in weight and nutrients of fat into your tummy than you could the grams of veggies. So this is a basic profile made for a made-up person. But if you find that you're looking at the numbers and you're like, no way in hell, I can't eat that much. That's so much food. You're not alone. I get that. I hear that response a lot. And what I want you to do is just experiment. See how close you are to these numbers, and understand that a lot of times we can fit the same number of calories into our bodies. Like if your weight hasn't changed a lot in a while, you were eating 21, 28 calories per day. You just were getting it in a way that fit better in your body. So these things, protein, veggies, they take up more space than some of the things you may be used to eating. Give yourself time, all right? And get that guide. I highly recommend. Okay, good luck, and I can't wait to talk about your results together.